Hello, friends. Welcome to that 1870s homestead. My name's Rachel.
I'm Todd.
And it has been too long since we started our mead. It's been, I think, exactly 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and I really should have done the next step at about 4 weeks, but we're going to catch up and make sure that we don't officially ruin this batch this time. But today's the next step, and I told you I would hope to remember to bring you the next step of making a small batch of homemade mead, hopefully in time for the holidays, which I know it won't be prime for the holidays, but it'll at least be giftable. So today's step 2 is going to be racking this off. Right?
Yep. What flavors did you make? I don't remember.
Oh.
It's been a while.
So 2 of them were made with the honey water, chamomile tea bags, raisins, and vanilla beans. And then this lighter one here is chamomile, the honey water, cinnamon, and cranberries. So I was doing some research leading up to this, and I'll link to that video. Meads are typically a very, very sweet wine, whether they're dry or not. They're typically sweet, and I'm trying to tone down that dessert flavor.
Yeah, I like the sweet ones. I know you don't.
I like sweet okay, but not so much that you can only have a sip of it at a time.
All right.
So we'll bring you guys down here. We'll make sure that we do this where you can see it. I'll share with you our very homemade carboys that we're using for this process.
We were scavenging and scrounging earlier.
Yes. So what we're using today for our secondary container, homemade carboy, is a bunch of old vinegar bottles. I keep these on hand. I have tons of them downstairs stored with water. So I pulled 3 of them up, gave them a good rinse and sanitization, and they're ready to hold what we're going to decant off. I don't know if you guys can tell. It probably looks kind of clear in the video, but it is still a bit cloudy, and that's why I'm not directly bottling this today. So do you want to show them that tool real quick? Yeah,
all it is really a siphon tube for doing meads or wines. You insert this down into the bottom of your material, and then you take this little top part and you move it up and down, and it starts a suction where then gravity takes over at that point and siphons all of the good stuff. So like between here and here, you see how the bottom has a lot of sediment. We don't want to siphon that. We want to siphon just the good part here and put it down into this jug.
Right. So we don't want to get greedy and get too close to this bottom, because we don't want to accidentally get any of that sediment up. Because we don't have any of the fancy stuff for like clarifying wines and meads and things like that. So we're going to be super careful and just take the good stuff.
Yeah, they do make special like chemicals, like Rachel said, that you put this chemical in there and it will like make everything sink to the bottom.
Yeah.
In fact, you can even use your, bentonite clay can do the same thing, but it takes like 10 to 20 days to push everything down. So we're just going to do it old school way, manual, and start our suction.
I hear it. Almost.
There you go. I'm going to do it up high first and then go lower. Going? Yep, it's going.
Yep.
The level's dropping.
Very cool. I don't think I can raise this up, can I, and show them?
Yeah. Not too high though.
See? It's filling up.
Go too high and you'll cancel gravity.
Yep. And so I can like specifically see how unclear it is because I can't see the tube that Todd has in there. So that tells me it's definitely not clear. And so that's the main reason I'm siphoning it off in a container one more time. And there is a mechanism where you can put it in your fridge or, store it in a colder environment, it'll make more things fall to the bottom. And that's probably what I'm going to do before I bottle this. So it is, I just tasted it. I got a little sip before we started here and from this batch. And I definitely accomplished the not over sweet. It 100% is not overpowering sweet. But I'm guessing the alcohol content is probably close to 30%. Okay, we've got it going now. Can you guys see in there good? Yeah, I think you can. So, yeah, I can see the floaties. I don't know if you guys care, but I care. I really want to make this one turn out good. Your dad's gonna love this.
Is he?
Yes.
He likes his dry wines.
Yes, he does. One of the things we were just talking about while we're getting this one ready, it's the cranberry and cinnamon stick one. And for some reason, the cranberries definitely created a whole lot more sediment than the raisins did, which I find interesting. But yes, we're new to this. We've never done this truly successfully. We've made little tiny mason jars of mead that, well, they're okay. But I was asking him, so now as it ages, is it going to get less strong or something? And I think all it does, honestly, is it just kind of mellows that punchiness of it. But I'm pretty sure the specific gravity of the alcohol kind of stays the same once the fermentation's done. This is a nice light color. I look forward to trying this one. We should do that real quick. Okay. So it still has a little bit of stuff in it, but nice light color. That sounds lovely. Ooh, I like that a lot. Ooh, you got a punch down. Okay.
I got a what?
You got it way down on that one.
Yeah.
All right, and there is the cranberry cinnamon. So come up here, we'll show you all of them, and we'll talk about what I plan on doing next. Okay, well, that was super fun. I really appreciate Todd helping me do this because I was nervous I would do it wrong. I'm really happy, super, super happy with the cranberry cinnamon stick. I like this one more than I like the raisin vanilla bean. Todd tasted it, he said it's more champagne-y, and so maybe lighter would be the flavor that represents. Not as heavy, it's not as bitey, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's not. I think it has less alcohol.
Oh, maybe that's it. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to let these sit for probably 2 weeks and then do one more decant and let it settle. Like I said, I'll probably leave it in the fridge for a couple days, help things settle down more. And I have a lot of these nice swing top bottles that I will sanitize properly and clean, and these will make the gift bottles. So I won't keep much of this for ourselves. Maybe we'll do a new batch for ourselves and see what we learn from this and try it again with maybe some flavors like blueberry or something like that. But it has worked, and I'm happy to bring it to you and know that you can just make a little small batch of mead where you are in your own home with very modest supplies, and encourage you to try it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for coming along. Oh, gosh, that's gross. Hold on, it's almost there. Ew. Okay. I think we'll give this to our chickens. They might do good with it. Nope. It's like cleaning hair out of the bathtub.